you guys, this here is Getaway Driver 101, and today I'm going to be showing you what a buffer zone is. I'm going to explain the basics of a buffer zone the best I can, and then I'm going to leave it at that. So as you can see, this guy here says no batteries. This electrical generator you do not have to have for a buffer zone. I'm just going to say that now. This is not required. Okay? So the way a buffer zone works is you would have a proximity switch here, okay? When the player gets near the proximity switch and it kicks on, okay, so like how the light would be showing like that, this battery and this battery will tie together as two batteries, which will then equal up to 90,000. Now, I have these two batteries connected as 90,000. Not that one. This one here is separate. This one here is connected to the actual base itself during the day. During the night, this one here will take over as a buffer zone, but the generator itself disconnects itself and starts supplying a buffer supply to the base. That's why I said this is a 2-in-1 buffer zone. So now that that just powered off, all those there just switched like it just did. So now this guy here is now 0 available. So now I just switched the buffer zone over to the main base. Now, the way a buffer zone is easy, and when I say easy to wire, is just proximity switch and a battery. That is your buffer zone. But you connect your proximity switch to two different grids. So you connect one side of the proximity to, let's say, your buffer battery, okay? Then you connect your other one over to your main base. That's why that battery runs way out there. That's why that wire runs up there. That's why this one has a wire that runs under, for some reason, under the map. I never understood that one. But it is what it is. So, when I get near this switch, it powers on everything. It tells everything to turn on even though it's already on. Now you might be like, okay, well what's the point doing that if everything's already on? So, the reason why you would want that is because then when you get near one side of the base, it will attach another electrical grid to it. So if I turn on both of those proximities, now it has 250 at 214. If I walk away from those both proximities but activate the same solar panel, it is still 214 at 249 because this one's active. I didn't realize there was one behind me right there. There we go. Okay, there you go. 159 at 214. So 159 at 214. Okay, a step over. Now it is 245. Now what that does though is that's your buffer zone right there. The proximity switch kicking on, which then kicks to this solar panel, kicks straight down to that one, kicks all the way back to the one over there, and then kicks over there to kick to the way out to the field. So that's how that works with proximity switches. So you can connect proximity switches within each other. Just make sure you keep them on the same sides of each other, because if you cross wire those, you can mess your proximity switches up. This here will allow you to, one, create a base that does not, run out of power so fast, and two, every time a proximity switch gets activated and deactivated, the proximity switch deactivates and reactivates the battery for 1 second, and that 1 second time frame is, a buffer. So you're not only getting a buffer from a battery, but you're getting a buffer from it kicking on and off too. It's so fast though that the game barely registers it kicking on and off. So the whole point in that is it saves power. You create what is called as a double up. Now, do you have to use a proximity switch? No. If you want, you could use day and nighttime cycle. You could use a nighttime light. Actually, no, you probably couldn't with a nighttime light. But you could do it with a day and nighttime switch. So you would have to use a power inverter, invert the switch underneath to turn the power either on or off, depending on how you want to do it. And then you would invert that power over to the base, and then there you go, ta-da. It would be like that. So that would be your inverter way to do it. Now I do it through the proximity way because more proximity sensors, it's easier, it's faster, it's just easier to do, and just overall it just lets you know exactly where and what, and whenever you're not at your base, the proximity switches ain't going to be active, so it ain't going to be draining your extra batteries. But yeah, I mean, that's the basics behind a buffer switch. So, buffer switch, solar panel, battery, proximity switch from one side to other grid on other side of base, and then when you get near proximity switch, it will go boop and turn on like these guys do. So, like these guys up here, like they do, yeah. Step near it, they kick on, adds all that extra power. Step away from them, it removes all that extra storage power. So that's the way of creating a buffer. Because whenever you're doing that, it starts draining the other batteries. So when the other batteries are being drained, the batteries at the base ain't depleting as fast versus the two that are less than 4. So if you have 4 batteries at your base and you have 2 out in the middle of nowhere, the 2 that are out in the middle of nowhere are going to deplete faster than the ones in your base when the buffer switches kick on. So it will compensate for each other if you wire it correctly. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. This was Getaway Driver 101. If you would like or subscribe, or maybe go to the About section and donate if you wish to. In the About section, there is a Cash App click. You click on it in the About section, and it takes you straight to a donation page. Simple as that. Thanks for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like or subscribe. If there's anything else y'all would like to know, I will make a video later on a double up switch. And what I mean by a double up switch, I mean the one that I showed down there that was the 2-in-1 buffer zone. I will make that a video eventually. I won't do that right now, but I will do the daytime one first because that one's easy. The nighttime one's more complicated. Thank you for watching. Like or subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I will see y'all later.